Well, we're live. Hey Shelby. Hey Shelby, are you excited to play the game? I heard you. I heard you from the other room.
Such a smart ass. He knew I was away from my mic.
I did.
So, I said shit right before, right after we went live in the countdown. And both Clayton and Logan were like, what? And I was like, I'll tell you when we go live. I got an ad when I was going into our stream. It was an ad for Paramount Plus. And I think, depending upon what Clayton's answer is, this might be what motivates me to finally have to fucking sign up for this shit.
I thought you were going to do it anyway for Star Trek.
I haven't done it, though, because we haven't had... I'm not going to pay for it yet until we are ready and have the open to do it. Did I... Hold on.
Oh, Mike says he likes our special effects.
Hold on.
I'm gonna hit him again.
Which one was it? Was it
Why
the
are we
Leafs?
back in this room?
The explosion.
Because we start... Oh, this explosion, nice. I'm not in the call right now, so I don't see it.
I also have this one, which is a cat. And then I have this one that I made the other day. It's Leaves.
Leafs! We're back in this room because we ended it out in that building. And then we finished the chapter, and now we're back in this room, and now we need to go back to that center chamber and put the pyramid in the centerpiece. And it'll unlock the next area.
Okay, I was really worried I'd loaded up the wrong thing.
Mike, I made that transition while they were playing Viscera Cleanup Crew. I looked up some assets and built it in Premiere, and then imported it into vMix while they were playing games.
So anyways, the thing that's going to make me finally just gonna do Paramount Plus, and I don't do it because we haven't had open time to watch stuff, so I'm not going to sign up for it yet until we're ready to start watching, you know? Save me 2 months of pay on it. Clayton, do you like a show called Beavis and Butthead?
The new episodes are going to be on Paramount Plus?
I don't know the answer to that, Logan. I just know it was an ad for Beavis and Butthead on Paramount Plus.
So this actually goes back to Logan rewatching Ace Ventura. I watched Beavis and Butthead, and I'm sure I enjoyed it at the time, but I'm of two minds about it because they'd either have to
Bookshelf for him.
Change a lot of what that show was, or kind of be a little outdated or not really welcome in our social landscape.
I don't remember that show being problematic. I remember it being stupid, but not problematic.
Maybe I'm just accelerating because at the time it's kind of the Simpsons or like Ren and Stimpy thing to where I'm sure at the time it was super edgy, but by today's standards, it's pretty tame. Maybe I'm just accelerating, applying inflation to the vulgarness. I don't know. It's also such a product of its time and of an age that I'm twice the age I was when I watched that show, so I don't even know if it would land so well with me now.
Yeah, I remember that. I used to watch that show with my dad, but I don't really recall it being problematic.
I know that they're idiot teenagers. So of course there would be a girl with big boobs and they would focus on those. I remember a couple scenes about that, and I don't know if they ever approached any sort of mentally handicapped folks, or if they misspoke anyone with any disabilities or anything like that. I'm sure there were vaguely homophobic references because it was the 90s and everyone was afraid of being gay. I don't know.
Hey, if you didn't go, yes, I love that show, then I don't have to sign up for Paramount Plus yet.
Yeah, exactly.
We
Like
still have another show we're going through together first.
I mostly watched Beavis and Butthead because it was on, but not because I looked forward to it. It's also weird because a big part of Beavis and Butthead is the music videos, like the interludes, and I don't think that's gonna be part of the show anymore.
So Mike says, I don't even think
It's on
we
Sky.
get Paramount Plus. It's on Sky. I don't know what Sky is.
Sky's a network in the UK.
I knew you would not disappoint me. You've proven yourself a worthy apprentice, and now you stand on the threshold of mankind's greatest day. I have brought you here simply to bear mute witness to my achievements.
I have
You
not
have a
brought
role-
you here.
I have not brought you here simply to bear mute witness to my achievements. Okay, that sounds a little bit less egotistical.
Okay. I was like, usually I'll let it slide, but that's an important modifier.
Yeah, that's a pretty big modifier. You have a role to play, one more pivotal than you will ever know. Know that the breakthrough we now make together, I could never have done without your.
Vital.
Oh, it looked like an R.
Yeah. Virtual contribution.
Without your without your vital contribution, the craftsman. Thanks.
Quentin, do tell me what is Italian, Mr. Chef, please? And Sergio says, that's what a VPN's for, fake here in America. Clayton was telling me about a movie the other day. It has two of the actors from New Girl that I love.
Let's Be Cops.
Yeah, and he was like, I think it's on Netflix. And I was like, it's not on American Netflix. He's like, oh,
Right.
man. But I can't get into the VPN game with that. If
I had a VPN for a while.
I've never tested it, but does the location spoofing in Chrome get around that any better, like the same way a VPN would?
I don't know.
Because I know you can. When you go into the developer console of Chrome, and probably for Firefox, but you can tell it to behave as if your GPS coordinates are this, and you basically feed it a GPS location.
Hey, Meg.
Hello, Meg.
Boobies.
Yep, we're Beavis and Butthead. That's the other thing. I don't know how long I could stomach that.
I could.
It's the whole show.
I really
the entire thing.
That would be another 3 to 4 a.m. whenever I'm asleep TV show you'd have to watch.
That's right, Mike, because the IP has a geotag on it as well. Yep, that pops that bubble.
We only had a VPN that like 1 week we needed it for when we were on a cruise.
Cruise.
I had a VPN for like 3
Yeah,
years, and I only
trial.
ever used it to lie to Netflix about where I lived.
Did you really watch but you can't even keep up with content to enjoy that. Oh, that's broke.
That is broke.
Oh, there's a screwdriver to the left. And there's a screw.
I was listening to a thing today. I can't hear the audio. Is this important?
No, nothing's happening.
Okay. I was listening to a thing today on Castle Super Beast, and they were talking about how the Mass Effect games were. There's like director's diaries that basically they were trying to make a Star Trek video game. Which once I heard them say that, I was like, oh, that makes perfect sense why Logan loves Mass Effect, because it was basically made for him.
There's a letter at that table you haven't read.
This one?
Is that the one we read already?
Yeah, see the wax stamp was off of it.
Oh, okay.
I never really thought about it like that.
Hey, Deidre!
Jeez,
Long
we got the whole
time.
Georgia house.
How have you been doing? Also, thanks for calling me a nerd.
I'm not a
Appreciate
nerd.
it.
I am a geek.
I'm whatever.
Yeah,
you
and I'm a
call me, I don't care.
and I'm a dweeb.
Okay.
I'm a fun-loving gal who likes to play video games.
Nerd.
And get on boxes sometimes.
I always used to.
Lots of soap boxes.
I always used to get upset when people called me a nerd. I had this like internalized thing about like a nerd is a name somebody else calls you, and a geek is something you call yourself.
Do your eye thingy on that.
Why does it look like a Dragon Ball scanner, a dragon radar?
Maybe that whatever the technology that Akira Toriyama based the Dragon Radar off is the same thing that this is based off of.
Right, yeah. This is made by Capsule Corp.
It reminds me of that Call of the Wild? Sea of the Wild? Call of the
Sea?
Is that it? We played it on Xbox Game Pass and
Yeah.
I was on it. Okay.
I actually have a key for that in a recent Humble Bundle.
Good game. What the fuck is that?
There's a track running along the banister.
Oh, it'll slide.
Can you drag it?
No.
I bet you
I
want
think
to
something
stick
needs to
something in
go.
there.
Yeah.
Meg says it's a term of endearment for her, for me. LOL.
Yeah,
Deidre
was-
said that, not Meg.
it was completely
Fucking
internalized,
hell.
and I got over it pretty quickly, and I was like, just stop fabricating people calling you names. They're not calling you
Why
names.
fabricate it? They'll just legit do it.
Yeah.
When I was in elementary school, I was called names, including nerd.
Mm-hmm.
I was called a lot of things. High school sucks, man. I wish I knew back then what I knew now. Look on that shelf, maybe anything?
I'll make you feel better. I was bullied for being gay in high school. And
Wait a minute.
Newsflash, I've never been gay.
Newsflash, he's not. Can confirm. 13
Clayton,
years confirmation.
I had the unique experience of being bullied and called homophobic slurs, and not really them landing. I was like, yeah, it hurts my feelings that you're calling me names, but not the way you think it is.
That's great, Meg. Oh.
beard? I don't get it.
A beard is a cover for a gay man.
Oh. I've never heard that in my life.
Yeah.
Mike
If
says I
it-
get called my town name. I hate it. What's your
Oh.
town name?
He might not
Oh,
want to
that's
say
like calling somebody
Oh, true.
Pittsburgh who's from Pittsburgh.
Oh, yeah.
I see.
Hey,
I see.
Pittsburgh.
What's up, Chicago?
Use your glasses. Let's look around the room.
What is
There's
that?
also a fake picture on the wall and Quinn says, "Welp, guess I'm guy. I mean, gay. I'm also a guy."
Being called gay for half a decade in high school, only to realize a decade or so later they were half right. Yeah.
I don't think I was ever like bullied for being gay, even
Don't
though
do
I
it,
wasn't.
Mike. Then,
It's just because I wore tight jeans. That's literally so.
hey,
In-
boy, was that the thing that enticed me.
In my high school years, you could only wear tight jeans if you were a girl, B,
Oh,
gay, 3, a cowboy. And we were on the west side of Jacksonville, so we had some cowboys.
Oh boy, did you!
So like, and because I did not wear the rest of the cowboy uniform, like they weren't Wranglers and I didn't have dirty boots, like they were like, oh, you're either a girl or you're gay.
I'm now realizing that's why I liked cowboys when I
And
was in high
then-
school because they wore tight pants. It makes sense now. But they were all assholes.
And then I grew out my hair long and really threw them for a loop. But that was after I graduated. So
Now, how the fuck are we supposed to get that thing open? There's no.
There's a
there's
third
no-
one. There's
Yeah,
a
there's-
third one, which probably has the screw on it.
in a completely different room.
have you guys looked at that note? It looked like it was still tied up.
I'll look at it on the way back through.
I realize I'm not part of this stream, so I shouldn't really.
Doesn't matter. You're here and you're talking.
Yeah.
Making conversation on stream. That's what counts.
Yep, this one has a screw on it.
Hell yeah. Although there's definitely a fucking screw on the other one. Just saying.
What? I didn't see it.
It was definitely on the table, like next to it. You kept clicking it, and it should have let you click it, but it didn't.
Oh, it's
I don't know
because the
why.
piece wasn't. I'm turning it the wrong way. That's because the piece on the inside wasn't in there yet.
That's what we need. Okay,
When I put that in, it'll let me click it.
gotcha. There was an old man with that piece. Okay,
What?
doesn't matter. It's just a painting.
I'm gonna see.
It looked like he had a piece of like a house, like a miniature house thing.
Oh yeah, that has to do with the room out here the first one we went to.
That we went into. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's cool.
that
I
little
like that
miniature thing.
it ties it together like that. Quentin says this is the Clayton takeover.
I'm gonna look at some different lower thirds and see how they look on stream.
Oh, mine has a football. I've definitely read this note, but the thing is not open. Excited. Yeah, I've definitely read this one before.
Mike says this game has a lot of rooms for just being called room.
Hey, wait a
Valid
minute.
point.
He's right. The kid who bullied me and called me a nerd in 4th grade. His name was Ronald. And one day I was like, "Hey, I might be a nerd, but at least I'm not named after a clown burger boy." And then he kicked the shit out of me.
Oh my god! It was a great comeback, Logan. Great job.
Thanks, my dad thought about it.
Well, good job, Dad. Doesn't even.
Oh, okay. I don't need to close it. It's just
Okay.
in it. Okay.
Maybe Quentin says maybe they reset when you leave the game.
Maybe.
Mike says I was about to say it was his surname McDonald.
Mhm.
No, actually, you know what? I'm not going to say it. I almost said it. I don't need to be doxing my elementary school bully.
Yeah.
Oh yay!
No matter how much he deserves it.
I've actually
It's
been sitting here trying to think of one of the name of one of the bullies. And I cannot remember his last name. It's driving me crazy.
I just remembered what that font and menu treatment makes me think of. Elden Ring.
Oh, lovely.
That gold font and just kind of like these ornate symbols, everything a bit mysterious.
Gone.
Try your.
Teacher said she want me to beat him up.
piece.
I mean, you probably
I gotta say, I have to. This thought just occurred to me. If there were any character that Deidre makes me think of with her ability to deliver violence, it is Tifa. Is it Lockhart or Longhart? Lockhart. Tifa Lockhart.
Lockhart.
Just that way stronger than she looks. Always not really looking for a fight, but ready for a fight. I'm sure there are many other archetypes that fit that mold, but
Dra.
Deidre as Tifa Lockhart.
Dragon. The other one was Gon.
I'm lagging a little bit. Hang on. There we go.
Dragon is lagging.
That's Captain Marvel.
You know, this is how I know I spend time around a certain group of people. I made that joke today about that's my secret cap during a team meeting. Not a one of them understood. And I was like, this is why I can't hang with you people outside of work. Because you just don't know. You don't have the same interests as me. Sorry.
You're a bunch of freaking dorks.
Normies.
They're not dorks. That's the problem. Deidre says, that is the nicest thing anyone has ever said. I love Tifa.
That makes perfect sense.
Says, what?
Oh, a knob.
My dog howling and he sounds like an air raid siren. Help me. I can't help you with a dog, man. You got a cat.
Husky.
I got you. This
think-
is complicated.
I think huskies are hilarious when they just start like baying for no reason.
Oh yeah, and if you have more than one, they all start going in together
Yeah,
at the same
it's
time.
Yeah, they just set each other off.
Meg says, I understood that reference. None of your coworkers. And you can't even like blame them that they're like, oh, well, maybe they're just older. No, absolutely not. There's one lady that's older. The rest of them are around my age. So they should know that fucking joke.
There's one of my coworkers that his avatar on Teams is Boruto. And I was like, oh, that's a cool avatar you have. I don't watch Naruto, but I recognize. He goes, oh, that's not actually Naruto. It's Boruto. But when I said the name, I rolled the R to say Boruto. And he goes, oh, wow, you actually you say it properly. I was like, I try to. Like, I can't speak Japanese, but I can pronounce the
Have
word.
you met my husband, the pronunciation king?
Yes.
Again,
You know
that's why we're taking Clayton with us when we go to Japan.
Yeah, you know how like there were the 5 billionaires in Yakuza Zero? There's like the leisure king and all that kind. I'm the pronunciation king.
Yes.
Billionaire.
Meg says, ... One day Deidre will be recognized as themselves. One day.
Like says, if I try to roll an R like that, I'm gonna vomit a kidney. I assumed you have to be able to roll an R. You're Italian.
Not Spanish.
Bill.
Not every...
And-
Okay, well, first
and
off...
An Italian
you
that can't
say
roll
that.
their R's is brutta figura.
I'm an American, and I can't say
Paschetti.
water without actively thinking of the why
You know
is
what?
that thing
You know what? That's
steaming.
Rhoticism, is that a thing
Well-
that keeps you from rolling your R's? I've never
If
heard.
Soma taught me anything, I know exactly what to do with this.
Fist it, fist it, fist it.
Now you shall see what this whole adventure has been in pursuit of. Have you ever experienced a moment so tantalizing?
Yes.
This is our prize.
Yeah.
This is our prize, yours and mine.
Can I see it?
Your yes. Your resistance to the null is remarkable. None but me could craft this key, and none but you could turn it. I am sure of that now. Everything is in readiness. The last few calculations will pose you little difficulty, and once you open the gateway, I will join you. Let us stride through it together and become the greatest explorers in a dozen generations. That's it? Just a dozen? Can I have this?
Wait, what did I do? What have I done?
You broke the whole damn thing.
Why did it go off screen? What just happened?
Can't believe you've done
Maybe
this.
you have to get power to it?
No,
Yeah,
like
look
your
at these-
your feed just went away.
I'm
Mine?
still streaming it and capturing on my end.
Where did you, hold on.
Where
It's not
did
my
you
fault.
go?
SRT,
I didn't break
shall
it.
we?
Oh, the many voices.
Okay, it's back. I don't know what happened. It like flung itself off screen, but it was all I did was like re-zero it to the center of the screen, and it came back. I don't know what happened there.
Oh,
I
wait, there's
didn't do
some
it.
words on the ground right there.
Uh,
I can't look at them. I didn't do nothing. I'm innocent, I am.
Mike says he prefers the British pronunciation of water. I don't have to say the R. I just say wata,
wada,
or the Scottish pronunciation, which is just wah.
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 Revelations 12:5. What does that go to?
The Bible.
Well, no shit. Go over there and flip the switch. Did you flip the switch?
Yeah, it didn't do anything. It's not powered. See that power cable?
Okay, well, follow the power cable.
It goes here into this room. But I need some kind of thing to open this, I think.
Okay, so we know we gotta look for something to go in the sockets. 12.
I need a bow tie shaped lever, I think.
Oh, he was reading the text on the floor. Oh, he is right there. Rev 12.9.
Oh,
Thank God, Quinn.
I can read.
Says the typer that got it 12.5 instead of being 12.9. Yeah, we haven't done anything with that really. We did something with the right part of it, but not.
Yeah,
the
there's
left.
there's like an indent in the middle that I need to put something in. I need to put the Captain Marvel symbol in. But I don't think I can really interact with this until I do that.
Also, I'm curious, Mike, if I said that properly. Bruta vigora. I'm told that means poor form.
Now okay. All right, here we go. Are you ready?
Yeah, I think I'm missing the thing for this. 'Cause that one says 2 and that one says 3. Or maybe that's 1 and 2. Oh!
There's a fucking light switch.
Is that what you were about to say?
No. So, put draw over draw. Are you gonna make a dragon?
Draco the Dragon?
Draco?
My father will hear of this.
Okay, so Clayton, we discussed this I think on a podcast recording which has now been uploaded. So
Finally.
we were
I listened to it
discussing
today.
about I think
Friggin' editor took his time on that one.
about like maybe it was on stream, my nausea. We were talking about my nausea. Yeah, it was on
Yeah.
stream.
Uh-huh.
And you were wanting to like test it and figure out what works and what doesn't and what fucks me
Yeah.
up. Okay.
Yeah.
So this is an example of a game that I am watching Logan play in first person where he has control of the camera. Now, the biggest difference between this and Bug Snacks
All
is
right.
that while Logan can kind of move around a little bit to the left and right, whenever he moves, it's a more... He has to click and then it zooms into that.
Yes.
It's not as wildly all over the place, jerking left and right, spinning around in circles. Well, he can spin like when he's in a certain spot, but then he has to push in,
Right.
and that helps because I don't get nausea with this game.
The movements are canned and they ramp up. You go from a standing still to go, what? It just doesn't go, like, you actually, like, gradually ramp up to your movement. Sort of like a Bezier curve in Premiere.
I took a picture of that thing with my phone so I knew which ones to turn red.
Genius. So there you go. There's some more information. I don't know if it'll ever help,
Okay.
but
Well, that actually does make sense. Well, that's why I was asking if Logan played with mouse or controller, because on a mouse you can do those snap movements without any like sort of ramp up. You just go straight to like full speed spinning, whereas like with a joystick, as you are moving away from the center dead zone, you start to ramp into a movement. So using a controller might have helped, but you said he's already using a controller, so.
You know, Clayton.
he was in that game. In this one, he's using mouse and keyboard.
Remember
these are-
when we
these
were
are still-
playing?
These are still canned animations.
Remember when we were playing Myst and we were like, "Oh, well, Shelby would hate this because the movement's so sudden and sporadic that she wouldn't handle it very well."
Yeah.
I'm starting to think that maybe she would handle that just fine because that moves similar to this in that it goes from like one screen to another.
The only difference with
Actually,
this
no,
is that you scoot sideways in Myst. You do a lot of like strafing and like hovering over the grass to where it's like you don't take the path towards something. You just kind of like whip over to it. And if it happens to be 20 feet to your right, you just kind of slide over to the right. You don't turn and walk to the right.
Maybe that's a replacement lens you got.
It is. But I used that cipher I put on that thing to figure out which of these symbols I need to lock in.
So I actually got sick watching you guys play Myst on my phone.
Dang.
Yeah. Now, granted, that could have just been because I was also operating on like 2 or 3 hours of sleep every night when I was at Grammy's house. but I watched you guys play that, trying to just talk to you guys just to be able to interact since I wasn't at home. And I was like 5 minutes in, and I'm like, I have to put my phone down. I can still hear Clayton and want to, if I can grab in my phone and I can type in stuff, but I couldn't watch the game. It made me sick.
I
Part of that,
actually
I
wondered.
think, how we're going through those tunnels at that point,
Yeah.
and you kept going in and out, and it was like, oh my god.
Oh yeah, that roller coaster
I
is
can't with this. This is awful.
that roller coaster is a bad thing.
Woo! Oh fuck, that was bright.
Yeah, you don't like the flashes in this. This happens a lot to you.
I thought about us doing. Let me get to the settings of it.
A metal plate.
Metal plate.
Metal plate.
I thought about doing this
All right.
and like putting a border around the screen, and you can't see it, but
I can look at my phone.
the folks at home can. I thought about putting a border around the screen to give your eye like a reference point. So that, because like with motion sickness, if you have something to focus on, something that does not move, and it is mixed in with the thing that does move on screen, sometimes that can help you stabilize it, and it helps your mind realize you are looking through a window. But when all of the movement covers the entire screen, it creates the motion sickness nausea. And since we're not going to just put something in the middle of the screen like a crosshair, then I thought maybe a border would do the same thing.
Well, we kind of did that whenever I played Soma. We were fisting buttholes.
Was there a crosshair reticle in that?
I don't remember.
Oh.
But we did a real life border. Like I backed up my chair super far
yeah.
to be able to play, so I could have some context. Moon and triangle.
Yeah, moon is that symbol. And that means star is that symbol.
I mean, in this scenario, I just zoomed out. I just shrunk the asset on screen, and that's what's behind it. But yeah, I could do some sort of frame around the what's it called? The source, the feed. Let me see if I can do this.
My mom said PG, and I don't know what she means by that.
I'm not sure either. Deidre did ask a question that we have discussed. She says, "Do you guys plan on playing the Room VR?" I think the plan was supposed to be for Clayton and Logan to play that together, but I can't remember why that fell apart.
It didn't really fall apart. It's just we didn't want to do it yet because my internet's not super reliable.
That's what it was.
Case in point, it's raining right now.
Well, it was.
Oh, is it stopped?
Cleared up. Yes,
Good.
Finally. So like it would basically just be whenever I send my signal, it's just a bunch of jelly. So I think we want to. What I would like to do is sit down with Clayton one day when we're not streaming, and come on, there we go. What I would like to do is sit down with Clayton one night when we're not streaming and just really zero in like the bitrate I need to send to it to just prevent the jelly.
Yeah, that's another thing I was reading about the SRT protocol. I was looking through Haivision's like documentation of it. They have like a stream tester tool, but I don't know how to get to it or if it like piggybacks off of something else that they use, or if it's something I can just run on your end, run on my end, and then like analyze the stream between us. So I got to learn a little bit more about that. Steve is here.
Hey, Steve.
Let's see what this is.
Tim says, I think I mentioned it back when you guys first played The Room, but I've played all of them on mobile, and I love seeing them in PC level graphics.
I didn't know they were on mobile.
So the only time I had heard about The Room was hearing people lose their mind about how good The Room 2 was on like bus trips and plane rides and stuff like that. It was just everyone that played these things could not shut up about how incredible they were. So that's probably where this control scheme comes from, is that you are meant to be clicking on-screen buttons to navigate.
It does feel very like I could do this very easily with a mobile device.
Yep.
Twinkle, twinkle, twinkle.
What did that do?
Like I bet the Room 2 would look and play astounding on an iPad Pro.
Mike says the mobile versions are slightly different, but it's essentially the same thing. That's where I played all of them too. Well, there's a star on the backside of that.
Yeah, I just noticed that too.
We gotta put
Or
something in
like
the
pinching
hole.
and double tapping instead of clicking.
It's like some kind of 6-pointed butthole star.
the Star of David.
No, it's a
Still
hole,
a-
so it has to say that it's a butthole.
Okay, well it's David's butthole.
If it's butthole.
It's David's butthole.
Oh,
It's
Meg,
Jacob
I am
Ladder.
saying nothing.
Okay,
Stop
so
putting
I'm-
words into my mouth. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I was like, who said that?
I'm looking at. Oh,
Don't even.
did it,
Oh, look.
I did it
gonna
by
have
accident, I guess.
I'm gonna have to create a lower third for Meg next time she joins you on Freshly Frosted,
Oh, yeah.
and then her description line is gonna be like, also known as Deidre. Occasionally
Good day, guys.
Deidre.
I'm very tired. I'm sorry.
So I got a couple of gears. I believe they're made out of metal.
You don't say.
They could be made out of plastic. Could be 3D printed.
But I still haven't figured out what to do with this.
It is the shape of a gear.
But I need to figure out. I think I need to come back to this.
Whatever.
Because I need to
that's
figure out what
supposed
the
to
like
be.
true. I mean, I could sit here and do like the 20 whatever combinations, but I'm not.
Anybody here
I'm sorry, Deidre.
Anybody here big into bikes? Like custom bikes, high level biking?
No.
I saw a picture of a
I
bicycle.
would like to be.
Neat. Okay. I keep
Oh, that
seeing,
powered this room. Okay.
I keep seeing this weird thing on Instagram where they are oblong gears, cassettes for your front and rear gear, or specifically the front ones. And I think I get it. I think I understand why. Clearly my name's because I think so when your pedals are perfectly
To
vertical,
the metal.
yeah, when they're stacked one above the other, you are at the least point of leverage on your pedals. So you would want the
These
Round-
board.
rounded part on the front of the gear. And then when you push 90 degrees so that the pedals are flat and like along like level height, you would want the flat part of the gear facing forward so that you're using more leverage, because that's where your power band is. And I had never thought of using a cassette on a bike that was not a perfect circle, but once I saw it in action, I was like, that is so smart.
Make it easier to bike.
Yes, because you know, like when your leg is at the top of the rotation, like you're at like top dead center or bottom dead center. So like you're at the worst part of your leverage, and then as you start to go down, your leverage increases. So that's when you want to be doing more of the work. But by the cassette being a perfect circle, you are distributing the duty cycle or the work cycle
Duty.
evenly
There's a podium over there. Can you do anything with that podium?
instead of
Where? This over here?
Yeah. Whenever you first come in the room.
Oh.
instead of accentuating the part where you are at the when you have the most leverage. And I was just like, that is such a confident thing to do.
Hmm.
You go, yeah, they're not circular. And it's better.
So whenever I was in Florida with my grandmother, there was some kind of, I don't know if it was the Tour de France or whatever. The
Like
bike.
Oktoberfest.
No, that's in France.
I'm making such a face to you right now.
At me?
Yes.
Well, what
We
did
were
I do?
watching it on TV.
I thought you said you were watching it. I thought you said you were watching it in real life.
No, fuck that. I was not about to be watching anyone biking shit in real life in fucking Florida in the summer. Sweat my ass off. I was watching the Tour de France on TV. And honestly, I mean, it was kind of interesting, but I also kind of felt like a crazy idiot because we didn't know what the fuck we were doing or watching or anything like that. But I was like, it's impressive to be able to bike all that because I'm like 3 miles. I'm like, I'm done. My legs are shit, like just jelly for another 2 days after that. But these fuckers are going days after days after days, miles. And one guy, he fell and took out like 3 other bikers.
Yep.
Oh, that's
and
dangerous.
He fucked his leg. And they were talking about, oh yeah, 2 years ago he broke this and blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, oh my God.
Deidre says, Logan, have you considered popper in reverse?
Also, Deidre says, Deidre, never heard of him. Shelby, I guess.
I'm just gonna pop her.
Deidre, I just got to be around more, apparently. I've been forgotten to the ages. Meg, I can't remember. Tim, I'm sorry. I'm reading it all proper like.
Pop her in reverse.
I'm assuming that's the reaction she was expecting.
I hope so.
What is that a reference to?
It's from Markiplier Goes to Space. I forget the name of the fucking thing now.
All right.
But
No,
there's a whole
Quentin.
bit where they get the ship, the Indestructible 2, or the Invincible 2.
Right.
We don't talk about the Invincible 1.
Got it.
They get the Invincible 2 stuck in a wormhole, and they're trying. It's like a black hole / wormhole situation,
Neat.
and they're trying to figure out how to get it out. And then one guy's just like, "Why don't we just pop her in reverse?" And then everybody else is like, "No, that's stupid." And so they start going like other options. Then the guy who said pop her in reverse goes, "Or," and then he takes his big wrench and then he moves it into reverse and he backs up and starts beeping.
Meg says, no. We don't talk about one.
Maybe
Maybe go
oddly,
up top, Logan?
oddly
Since we've
enough-
got a stud dial down here. Maybe it corresponds to the one up top.
I was reading the Wikipedia article on Sagittarius A earlier this week.
Out here?
Yeah, I remember there was a sundial out there.
Yeah.
We got a linear sundial in there.
I have these 2 gears that I haven't figured out what to do with yet.
Oh, there's fucking... Look at the ground.
Oh.
And there's a fork.
What, the fork?
What the fork?
This?
Yeah, it looks like a fork. Can we move that at all?
I think that needs to be facing 3. Because that says 3.
I think that the thing that's missing is supposed to be 3. Oh, maybe we can only rotate that when we've got the David's butthole.
Oh, I regret saying that so much.
You should. You should. It might be time to hit that question mark.
All right.
Deidre is replying to Meg and says, but it was their wedding day.
A disc flipped over in this. What? Is it this?
I missed the hint, so I don't know what it...
It said a disc. It said a disc flipped over on the map in the courtyard. There's some kind of socket on it. Does this one go on it? Does this one go on it? Oh. Oh.
Oh, that's how you move it. It's not David's butthole. Deidre says, poor David. Why? We're going to shove something in his butthole. He's doing good. Meg says it was their wedding day. They were getting married.
I've lost the plot on what they're
I don't know
talking
what
about.
Meg's talking about, 'cause she's talking about, no, we don't talk about that one.
Oh, she was talking about we don't talk about Invincible 1.
Oh. Ah, look. Work.
Whoa! Whoa! This whole thing was being held down by one small plate. It's a good thing I got all these gears now.
Steve says, and there wasn't a cloud in the sky. Tim says, but the first season of Invincible was great.
Jeez.
Y'all have lost me now. I'm just here to look cute, I guess.
When you were talking about the marathon bikers, or like the long distance bikers, there is a event called Super Marathon Running, where people will run on foot like hundreds of miles. And I don't understand how the human body can do that. It seems absolutely impossible.
Can you move that top part at all?
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Okay.
He's got it now. I don't know. I don't know how people run.
I don't. That's the neat part. I don't.
Meg says, no clouds allowed in the sky. Deidre replies, no clouds allowed in the sky. Meg says, I'm proud of you both, to Deidre and Steve. Mike says, I got lost at the Tour de France.
Yeah.
I still want to know what Quinn's talking about. Have I seen their calves afterwards? What's wrong with their calves?
Oh, they're
Because
super.
Yeah, they
Look at it.
They cook away every bit of fat and moisture in their body. So they look like that human body exhibit that you were talking about.
Oh, God.
You can see every sinewy detail, every vein, it is so, it's like a vacuum sealed dehydrated leg.
Have you seen my intricate orb?
I'm with Sergio's emote.
It's got a big zipper on it.
Striation is the word. Vascularity is the word.
Also, I see your smart-ass comment, Quentin. Put one foot in front of the other, Shelby. It's my lungs that are dying after I put too many feet in front of the other foot too many times in a row. That I'm like, I'm dying. Sergio, running's for fools. Better just lift heavy things. Whenever I was watching the bike thing, the Tour de France, they were like getting almost like kind of like a feeding trough that they put around their neck.
Huh?
Like their bags that they get from their teams.
Yep.
They're on the sides. And they just grab them and throw it around them. And then they're in that little baggie, I guess, is some kind of, it's bottled water. Well, probably not water. It's probably some very scientific thing that they figured out is what they need to try to replace as much salt and hydration to hydrate them as quickly as I possibly can.
Very high salt content, very high, probably fat and protein content.
And then it's like some kind of, I don't know what's in, actually, I'm curious. I'm going to look it up. I don't know what kind of food it is.
Superfoods.
No, I think it was like something like almost like a meal.
Barley grass extract powder. Sergio says, vascularity was a huge thing last year in the TikTok dude bro lifting community. They were doing such dangerous crap to get veins to pop out when they flexed. Yeah, it's a masculinity thing, like most things. If I've realized if you get enough people interested in any activity, inherently there will be a niche detail competition.
Niche detail, is that like Tour de France?
Yes, niche detail.
No, it's like David's butthole.
That's my fake name when I reserve hotel rooms. Niche detail.
You got booed by Sergio.
That means you win.
I used to run track. Now I get winded walking up the stairs, and my knees pop every step.
Oh, I'm
Shelby's
with
knees are
you.
starting to make more noise now.
Extra knees.
I have done just about everything I can to destroy my knees before their time.
Yeah, he has. We're
I-
definitely both going to get probably knee replacements before
I
we're
played
65.
goalie in street hockey and ice hockey. I have rollerbladed. I have skateboarded. The only thing I haven't done is played catcher in baseball.
I'm hoping by the time that all of us get old enough that we need new knees, they will have better options for surgeries.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I'm actually surprised there's not a synthetic cartilage injection to where they just go, okay, you have squeezed away and ripped apart every... Quinn's got catcher covered. Thanks, pal. You have, like, compressed and lost all of the cushioning between your joints. We have this synthetic replacement that we are just going to inject or place,
Hey!
and then there you go. Sergio is very excited to assimilate to the Borg.
Well, you say that, but to be honest, they do have some stuff where, like, basically they take cement and put it in fractures in your back to allow for the healing. It's really weird.
I remember Vax D was like this huge revolution in herniated discs.
It's like I need more gears.
And all I remember of Vax D was that you would get on a table, and it was like a stretcher rack, like a medieval times torture device, to where they would strap your ankles, and you would grab these poles, and they would literally stretch your back and like decompress. Not just like inversion table stretching. They would actually like pull you apart to relieve the pressure on your the discs in your vertebra.
Yeah, it's
But I
like
don't-
I need more gears than this.
No matter what, the triangle piece has to be at the top part because that's the only one, whether it be the left triangle, the right triangle, that will hit the top gear for it to spin.
Top gear.
It's like I need 2 more triangle pieces and another square piece to just get it all going. I think I need to walk away from this for a second.
Okay.
I keep choking on my water. I need to figure out what to do with this. I don't think I can interact with it in the menu.
I don't. Yeah. You need some. That socket's
Oh, the crystal.
put it on the other side.
Nothing like it.
Nope. That ain't it, Chief.
Have we done everything in that room?
No, we have not done everything in this room. We have the pedestal, which has some sort of thing.
Teacher says
can't-
back then they thought leeches fixed everything else if the stretching machine didn't. The leeches thing always makes me think of Metalocalypse when they try the different homeopathic healing. So they try, what is it? They try bloodletting, they try leeches, they try like sauna therapy. So they're just like, they're dehydrated, they're low on blood, and they've got leeches all over them. And they're just like, you guys look like you're on your deathbed.
And we got everything from putting in David's butthole too.
No.
What's in there?
There's
we did.
this thing here.
I mean, we put David's butthole thing and we got the thing. out
Oh
there.
yeah, I can't even. Oh, I can. I can't even.
Okay.
But I can't interact with anything.
I'm now thinking of the Dave and Buster's logo, but it just says David's butthole.
See, I'm thinking of David's bridal.
Okay. Even better.
So there's this,
Yeah.
which I need to find the right pattern to open this, and I don't know what it is. And I don't know if, well, actually, you know what? Since I need to look through my little eyepiece to see in there, maybe it's like an eyepiece situation.
How we as a species have survived this long is a real wonder.
Speak
Not
for
well.
yourself. Can't interact with this little box at all.
Why
All right,
did,
I'm hitting the question mark.
why did Steve say IPv6?
I think I have everything I need to set up a chain of gears leading to the top gear. Top gear? All right, well, according to this hint, I already have everything I need to do that, so.
All right, let's go back and let's suss that shit out.
Sergio says, I just want science to get me out of this imperfect meat prison that still gets sinus infections.
Just put my brain in a fucking robot. I'm so sick of this horrible body of mine.
So,
So this thing here turns this golden gear right here. I can move it over here.
yeah, I don't think the
That
gear.
has to be there. I need to find a way to stop it midway or something.
Hey, Logan, is there a middle section on that slider to the left?
Oh, can you like only go?
Oh my god, there is. Wow.
You literally said we need to figure out a way to stop it in the middle. You had it, Logan. You almost had it all yourself. Solid. Hey, balls! And an
Orbs.
incomplete one.
Gee, I wonder what I put on that. Maybe this
Hey,
other incomplete
that's what we
orb. Oh,
need.
there's the pyramid. Only my internet would let me see.
Steve said, my Orbeez. So, how's Kaz doing today, Steve? Has she, forgiven herself for, her moment of bag apocalypse yesterday? She got all caught up in a bag and embarrassed herself. Ooh, what's that?
Men.
Unicorn.
This is
Check general.
that is by far my favorite thing is watching cats get embarrassed
It's so funny.
because like Oreo is so prideful. Like,
Oh, sweet girl.
he wants to chase things when you like play around with like strings and stuff like that. But if he dashes at it and misses, he will just keep walking as if he wasn't really that invested. He's like, I don't even care. It's not even that big of a deal to me, actually.
Oh, this thing? I didn't even actually want it. Oh,
Right.
look, there's the pattern.
And you can, like, I'm inferring that from his behavior, but it is exactly what someone would do if they were trying to play something off. Great, the Americans got to do geography now.
Look, that's where my house is. And look, this is where your guy's house is.
Right? Yeah. Uh huh.
Yeah, that's where we are. There's one more at the way
And
bottom.
look, there's where Mike's house is.
That one.
Steve asks, what about my house?
Oh, yours is right around here.
Deidre says, I want a cat so badly. Make it happen! I know Meg wants one too, but she can't with allergies.
I want a cat too, but I can't.
There are hypoallergenic cats.
I can't
There, it popped out that
on
plan.
I can't in a way that's affordable.
Oh. Wait, why are you... He's using the cursor.
He was saying that as the cursor hovered
Oh,
over
in the sky.
over the state,
he looks outside and the mouse is out there. Ah!
Sergio says no. Deidre, are you also allergic?
I don't know if it's this way. It's probably this way because there's the little handle there.
Yeah, and you're gonna have to put that somewhere though. Other than doing the pattern.
I think I need to do the pattern and then put this on top of it.
Gotcha.
Because that way, if I could just like cheese the puzzle if there wasn't like an additional step, you know?
Like we've done many a times.
Me? I would never do such a thing therefore after.
Quentin says, that's no cursor, that's a Star Destroyer.
It's a darkness pyramid.
Oh my God, I wasn't ready for that.
It must be a lot more intense not through Parsec.
Oh,
It's your whole-
because I also
Oh.
my room is dark.
Mhm.
Oh,
So it is
see,
a
I have all the
sudden
lights
white
on
light.
here.
Yeah, no.
So we're in this room now, but it's like different.
Yes, the darkness, voiced by Mike Patton.
Deidre says no, but I live with a bad person that hates joy and also someone who is allergic. But we know Meg definitely wants to make it happen.
Sergio's like, no,
Time.
I'm the man of the house. And I make the rules.
Oh yeah, I'd love to see him start making those kind of claims. see what fucking happens.
Even Sergio says,
Deidre drop it, just an elbow drop from the second floor.
Whenever Sergio would come over to my house, we would do this thing where I was like, "Hey, if everybody else wakes up before me," I just cut off, didn't I?
No,
a
you're
little
good.
bit.
You're still
good, though.
you're still
Oh.
here, as far as I know.
I said, if everybody wakes up before me, wake me up. Don't let me keep sleeping. So Sergio started doing this thing where he would give me the gentle elbow to wake me up.
No. Mm-mm.
Can I?
Although I
interact
did
with
use
him?
Brandon one time to wake up Clayton, so.
Yeah.
Oh,
That was nice.
That's right. I was in a little room. I forgot.
Sergio says, ah, yes, the classic gentle elbow drop. Oh, now we go to the real room and put that thing in.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Oh,
too.
explosion. Steve says, explosion.
Hold on.
Ooh,
Oh,
there's
that's the wrong
colors
one.
on the floor.
Dang
The
it.
thing he's broke.
Oh,
There we go. That's the right one.
All right. So grass type is weak to fire type. Fire type is weak to water type. Water type is weak to electric. Normal type is weak to fighting, which is weak to psychic.
Unreal that he did that. Sergio says, listen, Meg is the boss around here. I accepted that years ago. And Deidre says, that's because, as we all know, Sergio is a big old teddy bear.
He's a big old softy. I've said it for years.
Leaf bomb.
Oh, it turns. Boop.
Tim says, no, that's solar type. Ooh.
I think
But
I
the
need to match
question
the
is,
pattern on the
where
floor.
do you... Oh, okay. Oh my god, that's a lot of emotes, Sergio. Texas, I don't mean to be the boss. Sometimes it just comes natural to us, Meg.
That's what happened with us. Like, when Shelby met me, I took care of everything in my life. All of my bills were set up to auto pay out of my account, and like, I bought everything that I needed and did all of my own finances. And then just like over time, Shelby was like, oh, well, why don't we put the cell phone in my name? And why don't we set up the electrical and like utilities in my name and stuff like that? And now it's all hers.
No, it's not.
Is it not?
You have
Oh,
shit in your
okay.
name, too.
Oh, okay. Well, if I do, I'm not aware of it.
Yeah, that seems more like it.
No, I don't. Yes, you do.
That's what I mean. Like that means she set it up in my name, and I just go to work and collect paychecks, and everything else works out.
No, he sets it up in his name to start. Or we get... Oh, you gotta put the yellow... No, you gotta get the white back down first.
It's okay, I have a plan.
Okay. You set up things like the internet, all that was you.
Mm.
And the lecture, some things are definitely in your name. It's just... You don't really worry about the billing now because it's all set up on autopay.
Yeah.
Door.
Gorsh.
So Deidre replied to Sergio saying that Meg's the boss. So yes to the cat then? And Sergio says, stop it, get some help. Back to Deidre. Steve says the help is cats. Meg says,
help.
But what if? Sergio, no. Deidre says, I would, but you won't let me get cats. And Tim says, just get a hairless cat. Dee gets a cat and allergies aren't affected.
Mm-hmm.
I will say that hairless cats do require a lot of upkeep, though, still.
Yes, they do.
So I still haven't run power to this room.
Meg says, hair is generally not the cause of allergies. It's their dander.
Yeah, they like lick themselves and there's like a protein or something in their saliva.
Mm-hmm. That's
Oh
why.
yeah, Meg literally put dandruff and saliva can also cause it. Yep.
Yeah, that's why it's weird because the ones that are hypoallergenic are not the ones you would think.
Yeah, there's like some kind of short hair cat that's really cute. That this one is not spinning. There's a short hair cat that's really cute, but they don't produce that protein.
Right.
There's a planet missing. Okay.
Mike says, I'm gonna sound evil, but I don't really like hairless cats. That's fine.
I mean, they are ugly, but I kind of like ugly things. Like, I think possums are so cute, and they're ugly as sin.
Yeah, there's a certain kind of wiriness to them. Not
Can I
exactly
still move this? No.
appealing.
Yes, Tim, I do know. He says, y'all know what munchkin cats are, right?
Oh, they got the little shrimpy legs. Don't they have, like, birth defects like specific dog breeds have?
Do you want me to get on that soapbox?
Sure.
Okay. Breeders are fucking cruel. And I hate when people decide that they're going to breed animals for them to be adorable and cute. Whenever they do that, all they do cause is health problems for those poor animals to live with for the rest of their fucking life. And people then continue to breed them.
Right.
I absolutely 100% agree. If you look at a pug, that thing shouldn't exist.
And we keep breeding them to a detriment to their breed. Like, because we're like, oh, we want them to be cute. Oh, we want them to be this. Oh, we want them to do that. No, they need to be a fucking animal like they were intended to be, and that evolution has made them so they could survive, and you are the one fucking around with the genes.
I don't see any artifacting. If you want, you can pop it into a higher or lower res and then put it back. Okay.
You talking to me?
No,
No,
he's talking to
Sergi's
you.
saying he's got some artifacting.
um,
Might just be on the player.
I saw a video of a cat at a show, and it was this cat with this horribly smashed face. And the guy was like, this is the most beautiful example of an animal I've ever seen.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, that animal,
The Himalayan
can't-
face.
the animal can't breathe.
Yes. That's when they breed Himalayans, they are trying to get their face as concave as possible.
Just,
It's horrible.
I hate breeders.
That's why when we got Oscar, he was a seal point Himalayan, but he had a full face. And he had some other like birth defects, and my mom was just like, nobody's ever going to buy this cat because it is a beautiful Himalayan cat with none of the features that people buy Himalayans for.
Oh, okay. I found it.
Yeah, he had a hernia.
Yep. He was
I got
born with a hernia and a full face. So
Lewis from a lady who owned a horse farm, and she had Jack Russells, but she wasn't a breeder.
Mhm.
She just had Jack Russells that honestly, they just kind of got loose and started getting jiggy with it.
Right.
What is this for? Is this for the telescope?
It's a lens cover.
Gotta be.
Well, I'm going to take a picture of those 3 symbols and
Catching
go to
up
the
on
telescope.
chat. Tim says pugs have a poor quality of life. Steve says, but how will I know what day is a Bones Day?
Mm-hmm.
That poor
Like-
dog, he's 13 years old. That 13-year-old pug, my God. I'm glad he has a happy life, but
Right.
my God.
Mike says pugs get the short stick of both worlds. They're ugly as hell and can't even breathe. My cat jumped inside my car, so we got it because he chose it.
Yep.
Deidre says, that's why I worry about getting hypoallergenic animals from breeders. I just want to adopt, but I can't.
Yep.
See, that's the thing, Deidre. You don't have to go with a breeder for those. You just have to be honest, you have to do your research because there's plenty of animals out there that could still be hypoallergenic and are what you need. They just may not be in your current city.
Oh. I
There's
understand what
actually
symbols mean.
this. So one of the things that I hate about Houston, and if things go to plan like Shelby wants, maybe we can try to do something to help this. But we are not a city that is a no-kill city. So like our shelters here, they're not no-kill. There are nonprofit organizations that provide no-kill locations, but those are all completely nonprofit, nothing by the city or the state. So Texas really does not have a good record when it comes to treating animals humanely, cats and dogs. So there's other programs that other states run where, for example, this girl on a podcast I listened to, they live in Seattle, but they adopted an animal from Texas. So they work with organizations here in town, in Texas, that are overwhelmed with animals, and they adopt them out to other cities. And people literally take their time to drive them to these different cities for their new owners to be able to collect them. And it's really fucking cool. So it's just a matter of finding locations so that you can find one that is a good match for you.
You guys want to hear an interesting fact? Sorry to change the subject. I'll wait till we're done talking about this to change the subject.
Okay.
No, that's okay. Go ahead.
I learned an interesting fact from a Mr. Hank Green from TikTok today.
Oh, God. I thought you
Tom
were going to
Green.
say
Not Tom
Hank
Green.
Hill.
Not Tom Green. I learned that the word for bear, from the language I guess it originally came from, translates to brown animal.
Okay.
And the reason why it's called brown animal, because there's tons of brown animals, why is specifically a bear a brown animal,
Okay.
is because that
Beep, 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 beep.
oh, it's beeping. The reason why it's called brown animal is because the original name of what the animal used to be called,
Nope,
they
stop.
don't remember.
Okay, good.
Yeah, there's directionals here. They don't remember what the animal used to be called, and they were afraid. Is there a button I need to push? Do I need to do something here?
I don't know if it's technically lined up yet. See,
Maybe since I found it, it's good now? Nope, it's definitely not good. Well, they were afraid to call the animal what it was actually called because they were afraid it would summon it.
Oh, okay.
So they just started
Oh.
calling it brown animal, which is what bear
Okay.
means.
like
So
like an unspeakable horror.
and I believe the Latin name for a bear is called or a brown bear is called Ursa arctis or something like that. Did I disconnect?
No,
Very
we're
good.
listening.
I mean, it would be Ursa something.
It's Ursa arctis.
Okay.
Deidre suggests
it's
could it be
like-
pointing you in the next direction?
Oh, maybe. Let's try that.
That beep is fucking annoying.
The original name of the bear sounds something like Ursa arctis because that's what its Latin name is.
Okay.
Yeah, Ursus arctis. But they don't know what it's called because they were afraid to say it. So now we just call it bear because that just means brown animal.
That's funny.
I have no idea what I'm doing with this.
There's another one.
Okay, it's a different one. Is there a way to like lock this in? Oh, okay. I see what I need to do. I need to draw that symbol on this.
Oh.
Oh. Wow.
I'm gonna take a picture of that with my phone. I will not remember.
Oh, yep, there he goes.
Oh, I need to do it in one line.
Found the AMD logo. That's good. Is it one of those you have to draw in a single pen stroke?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, thank Christ. The
let's
next
go back
one
to
was
the-
next to a word like Python or something like that. I remember P and an H and maybe an S. Yeah, there it is. Yeah. Bison. To the left.
Oh. All right. Got a picture of it on my phone.
One day, Logan's going to be going back through his gallery of pictures on his phone. He's like, what the fuck is all of this
Yeah.
shit?
I've been deleting them as I go.
Ah, damn.
That would be really funny.
You're no fun. Deidre says, do one more beep, I dare you.
I'm gonna do several more beeps.
I believe those are constellations, Mike.
I don't know nearly enough.
They're Ceres.
Well, that would be Sirius is the actual one. So maybe these are.
Ulysses, Cadmus. Oh, teacher says you better not.
I'm gonna.
If we can find it.
Boreas.
There's Hades.
Nope.
Oh. Where? Which way? This way.
There it is. Okay, Google gonna be in there. That one should be pretty easy. Oh, thank God, we're done with the fucking vaping, man.
Ah, my orb.
Ooh. Watch a little video.
Are we on the
You ju-
moon?
Deidre's gonna give us some more gem colors to show us pictures of cats in this viewfinder.
Huh.
Oh, you're in the Windows XP screensaver. You're the mat.
Yeah, we're gonna find a giant rat.
Yeah.
That rat
if we
scared the
did
shit out
this-
of me the first time I saw it.
If we did this like this would make me sick.
Uh huh. That XP or 95? Probably
I
XP,
believe that
right?
was 95.
Oh, okay. When I think about it, it feels too advanced to be 95 because I feel like
It
everything
was.
at XP was like super
I
basic.
had a copy of Windows 95 called Windows 95 Plus that had like extra screensavers and shit.
Oh, okay, yeah.
What's this? What's all this?
It's
like
the black goo stuff.
eldritch tentacles around my pillar. I want to look at it. Keep turning the actual camera.
Looks like one of those bad demos for Google Cardboard.
I don't know what I'm looking for
That,
in here.
no, I think you go to the right. You need to go that way, I think. Okay, each. Can you click it or anything like that?
No, I can only interact with these buttons. Let me try to go into it, I guess.
The
The original Wolfenstein.
Hey, just wiggle the mouse, and that's how you get out of here.
There's another one. Okay.
No, it's not done. Let's do other
not?
stuff.
Oh.
There's like a red aura around it now.
Trying to go stand on that, but I don't think I can.
Under orb.
Whoops.
Originally, when we were going around the first spot, there was like a place where it had white light, but we passed by it. And we didn't go down that hallway.
Okay, I didn't see that at all. We're headed that way right now, I believe.
We are, I think.
This one?
Yeah, I think so. That's Omega, right?
I believe.
Oh, we're coming at the same room from different sides. Now you need to come from the third side.
Yeah, so I need to get over here to the right somehow. So I'm just going to hug these left walls until I get over there.
It's a nice wall. Thanks. Good wall.
I love you, wall. I
Ooh,
love you.
Steve had some ramen for lunch today. Man, all I can think about is this really great sushi place that we tried. It was so good. And I told Clayton that I wanted him to take me there for my birthday. And now I'm just like, my birthday, please fucking hurry up.
I had leftover chop suey.
I think he said he had leftover chop suey.
I did say
yes.
that.
Okay, cool.
That's precisely what I said.
I had to use context clues.
Good job, Gumshoe. You solved the case.
That's one of the lower thirds I was messing with.
What, Gumshoe?
Nope.
Oh,
It's little
something Clayton's playing around with and Steve's
animated
enjoying it.
pop-up.
Ah,
There it
there we go.
is. Bazinga. I broke my orb.
But you got another orb. Now go put that outside on that spinning dial.
Oh, wait. Oh, this is a map of the thing. I took a picture of this earlier.
Oh, it sure is. We could have just used that and it would have told us exactly what way to go. Oh well. We figured it
Oh,
out.
you know what? I bet if I looked at this with this right here, it would have told me where we were on the map. That little circle is us.
Oh, maybe so.
But I figured it out without it.
Shall be checking context. Oh my god, that looks beautiful, Steve. That looks so yummy. Oh, you're making me hungry. I'm not kidding you. We found our sushi place. It's going to be our place for... This is it. This is our sushi place. And they have ramen. They apparently have curry there too, but we didn't try any of that. And they have really good sushi. Good. Clayton had gyoza. Nope. I don't remember what it's called.
Gyoza.
Gyoza, and I had cream cheese wonton. Oh, black garlic tonkatsu ramen. Super jealous. Oh, by the way, to make everyone very sad,
Oh, yeah.
Dadama, our favorite sushi place in all of Austin,
Ramen place.
officially permanently closed.
Yep.
No!
Yep.
I was very upset about that.
Yeah, it is unfortunate. They hung in there as long as they could.
I wish we'd have been able to go one last time.
Yep. But that would have we would say that no matter how many one last times we went.
Correct.
I wish we had been there more recently than 3 years ago.
Oh, that's how you pull it down there. Oh, you can't pull down? That's weird. You can pull down. Pull the top lever down. Does that top lever not come down at all?
No, I can't interact with that.
It looks like it wiggles left and right. Oddly, it looks like there's like spaces on the left and right of that handle.
Ah, now it opens up.
Oh,
Wait, what did I do to do that though?
You lined it up so it could slide all the way down.
Oh, this right here. Okay. That
There it
was
is.
purely by accident. I stumbled through that puzzle.
You could have lied.
I mean, I'm a genius. I knew it all along.
There you go. Looks like a coconut. Hey, last triangle. Oh. Oh no.
Boobies.
You just said you're bad at lying.
I've
Logan never lies.
me? No.
Little snort at the end and everything. That was good.
I've never lied in the last 20 minutes.
The last 20 seconds. Let's go put our spinning triangle top in the center table.
We're in what I believe to be the last chapter now. Like we've started it at this point.
I believe so. Last time we played this, we're like, oh, there's only one chapter left. We can probably, maybe bang that out real quick. And I was like, no, it's already pretty late. Well, thank God, because that one last chapter took an hour and a half to do. DJ
Right.
says, you're right. How could I have doubted you?
Yeah, well, that's what happens.
Okay. Oh, that damn screwdriver. Wonder why that didn't take
And now
me
we're gonna
from us.
unlock the ability to use stasis.
Psych, I lied. Ooh. Ah.
This isn't a shape I want. Oh my god, roleplay D&D with this thing?
So an hour and a half into this, and done a little bit, Clay.
okay.
I'm gonna touch this a little bit first.
I love how you said that. I'm gonna touch this a little bit first.
Nope, I can't touch it at all. Well, into the upside down we go.
Teacher says if you roll a 1, you die.
Just like in real life. Boobies!
Ah, fuck. Stop it flashing. Stop flashing.
Every time you say it, it's going to do it again.
Mike says, does this game have some lore? It seems it's just like never ending progressing. It does have some storyline to it.
Yeah, the first game we were following a crazy old man who invented a new like element. And then in the second game we were doing more of that. And then this game he died. And now we're following another man called the Craftsman who's like helping us along to reach some sort of epiphany of the state of the universe. There's a little thing in there.
There's a game that I played, I think, on DS called Safecracker that I played a lot of, and I feel like I was pretty good at it, but I bet I would be better at it now.
Your ball is going to go in the center of that big thing.
Oh.
Teacher
Well, I'm
says-
not doing the VR game. That's a hell no.
My dodecahedron goes here.
That's definitely going to be a Logan and Clayton. I can't do that.
I rolled a natural 20. Okay.
Can you move your... Yeah, okay. When you were looking at your little dodecahedron earlier, there were like parts of it that seemed
Can't zoom in on it right
more
now.
important than others. See like how that has got a glass pushed up against that? I think that's
Yeah.
an important piece.
I think something's gonna come out of this end and then shoot onto and then shoot onto this.
Yes. Yes, that's a good point. And it's probably the thing that's in that gate that we need to put up there to be able to shoot and eventually on there.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a little thing there.
Yeah, the thing behind the gate is a thing of whatever this is. Can't interact with any of this stuff. The wind is scary sounding.
Dang, dude.
Oh, in the front of that. Okay.
In we go.
Ah.
People really do like hiding their stuff behind puzzles in that universe. They sure do. They sure do, Cotton.
And now we're tiny. What happens if you press button?
I see. I figured it out.
Deidre says Safecracker came out in 2007. Oof. Are you making fun of Clayton's age?
That's the year I graduated high school.
How much younger are you than us, Deidre?
Is that the same Safecracker? If it's the one I'm thinking, I bet it is. I don't know many games called
You're not
Safecracker.
that far off from my
it's-
age.
It's literally just a combination lock on the key art. But I bet that's it.
I'm baby.
Baby
I thought
talking
we were about
Oh.
Baby
It's,
talking about she got bad knees.
Oh, God. Don't even, Mike. Mike says I was in kindergarten in 2007.
Oh my god.
You're fucking killing me.
I hate that you said that.
You're fucking killing me. God.
I often forget that Mike is significantly younger than us.
Young.
Yeah.
I just, for whatever reason, whenever he's in here, I just think he's like roughly my age.
Right.
No, he's not. I want this. Give it to me. You want it.
So it looks like it's one of those things that I can't remember that my grandparents had that he would pull, my grandfather would always pull out for fun. The little films, and he would, like little
Slide projector?
projectors. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
See how the outside of it, could it be that? And like if you, can you rotate that around at all? Like the base of this thing?
I'm trying to see if I can like zoom in on it. Oh, I can zoom in on this.
Oh, that okay. That changes what it refracts light off of.
And now it's going to hit this, and then I'm going to slide this down. Oh, okay, now it's spinning.
Look at this one.
But yeah, look, that's exactly what it is. Oh, look.
Hey,
This one
mirror.
has like scrolling colors on it.
Whoa. There's the little gate that was in the way, like zips past.
Okay. Sergio says that was the year that I graduated high school.
Yeah, that's the year I graduated high school.
Mike says, I have no idea how old you are, Logan.
I'm 33.
I gotta do some math. Deidre said she had just become a teen in 2007, so that means you were 13 in 2007.
I like this one too, Deidre. This might be
So-
my favorite one.
13 in 2007. That would mean you would have 15 in 2009. So you're only 2 years younger than me, Deidre. Because I was 17 in 2009 when I graduated high school.
Yeah, was like 5 years younger than me. And you're...
Well, Deidre, fair warning, 30's coming and they suck.
Don't do it if you can. Given the option, I'd skip it.
Oh, did you put your new mirror? Where'd you put your new mirror?
I didn't put it anywhere yet.
Mm-hmm.
I'm seeing all these like mirrors and I can't zoom in on any of them.
It's just after Shelby, I graduated high school in 06.
Yeah, Sergio graduated the year before me. What can I look at? I'm hitting the question mark. That mirror I used to redirect the light beam looks like it could still be moved. Yeah, I just did that game.
Oh, wait, do that again? See the spot that was behind where you now have it? How there's like a little slot there? Could that be where the mirror goes?
I don't think so, because I could just move this one over there.
Not that part. Look at the circle behind that. That. Yeah, that.
Oh, good eye.
Good eye.
Good eye, mate.
Deidre says, I constantly forget how old I am, so it may be sooner than even I know. I do that all the time. I'm like, Clay, how old am I?
We're going in the decahedron.
Like, you got plenty of years to start losing yourself, too.
Yeah.
Don't do it. Go back.
Hopper in
I don't know.
reverse.
Hopper in reverse.
Part of me doesn't ever want to go back to... We were talking about how terrible high school was. I'm okay with my older age.
Oh, okay. I see how this works.
Yeah, I do too.
You lock them in.
It's gonna explode.
Going.
Looks like we're gonna have to jump.
Tinkle, tinkle noises.
If there's any other ones.
I'm just now realizing that Clayton's I see how this works is not the same thing as my...
No, it was.
No, it was.
I'm doing two things. I'm messing with the lower thirds and I'm watching you guys play. And Deidre and I are ranking our favorite lower thirds.
Oh, that's the train where we started the game.
Uh-huh.
Does it animate? No, it does not. Well, I don't know. Maybe it does.
It looks like something would fit in
Can we
this
go
song.
on the train?
Well, this one's...
I could go look at it, but I don't think we're quite done in this room yet.
But maybe we go get something on the train, then come back in here. Nothing in here for us to gather?
This one's got a fun look to it.
Congratulations, you have found the center of my labyrinth. That may feel like a victory, but it leaves you farther from freedom than you've ever known. If it is any consolation, you were not my first, and you will be far from my last. Know that every single turn led you to this point. As you like puzzles so much, I have one final riddle for you to occupy your eternity. What is the difference between a maze and a labyrinth? But how can I expect you to answer that when you cannot tell a room from a prison, craftsman?
Hold that's cruel.
I was a
Well, that was
raven,
one of
not on like a writing desk.
That was one of the endings, I guess.
Yeah, I think it's more fun, but it's a bit. What else we got? There are other ones with scrolling color. Ooh, there's 3 different ones. Okay.
What a fun ending. Very creepy.
So there's.
So we're trapped in the box in a constant.
That's the old bald man we saw at the very beginning of the game. And Cthulhu didn't like that, I guess. Remember we like looked in a room?
There's this one. Scrolling blue.
Oh, I was reading that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm gonna read on stream.
If you could change your fate, would you?
Here's a scrolling red.
So is that how you get different endings? Is changing your fate?
I guess. If you could change your fate, would you?
I don't know why he decided to change his accent all of a sudden.
That's what Merida says.
Ah, flashes.
There's gonna be 2 more.
Why would I want to change my feet?
They stink.
Not your feet. Your feet.
You got a fungus on your feet.
Would you
Fungus on
like
my
me
feet?
to look up the different endings?
I want to try to find one more at least, because there was more stuff to do after we like opened that doorway to the train.
Let's see. Yeah, I think that first one, especially with the colors that it scrolls through, because they're close to our brand colors, which is, frankly, very convenient. What do these do?
Your mom?
Just don't animate. Wish I didn't have to scroll through the entire list every time I bring it up. Champagne problems, I guess. The scrolling blue and red. Yeah, it does. I also wish I could hover over them and get a preview of what they do. That would just be fantastic.
I like how they subtly pull back like that so you can see that that gate's now gone.
Yeah, it's very clever.
Oh my god, this is just atrocious. That is so gaudy.
Don't know. Oh, I just saw it. Perfect timing, and I hate it.
So bad. It's just.
Deidre hates it. Mike's in love.
Time for your favorite band, the headliner. Top text, bottom text, middle text.
We memeing?
Oh, yeah.
Damn. He just says that's some now stepping into the ring kind of a vibe. not going to go door. We're going to deal with whatever these things are here.
What was the last thing you said, Shelby?
I was like, you must be gone. We're not going to go in the door. We're going to go to these little things here and see what we can find.
Yeah.
Looks like there's some kind of that
Looks like
pulls
this
up.
turns.
Yeah.
Or spins. Can't really zoom in on this. There's also these little indents at the top, so maybe there's something we need to find that like rests on top of those two.
Can you take that circle out from where you initially put it? Can you take that piece back? Nope.
No, I
Okay.
can't.
I guess let's look around the edge of the things and let's see if there's any like difference in the woodworking or something like that. There could be a button or a sliding piece that, you know, exposes something. Ah, shit.
What?
Teacher says you needed to collect artifacts, I think, throughout the game. I'm gonna do a little bit of gold.
I got this. I had some kind of thing. Couldn't figure out how to open it though. There's also in that main lobby room, there's a whole bunch of stuff to interact with that like I never really did.
So there are going to be, Deidre's correct, there were 2 artifacts and a screwdriver we were supposed to have coming into this to do alternate endings. I'm checking to see if there is any of the other alternate endings that we can do without those items.
Yeah, Mike asked, why would it make you restart near here, though?
It wouldn't make you restart the whole game, I don't think. I think you need to restart at just like the chapter while you're still in that main hub area before you go into this area.
Right.
So if anything, we just need to restart the chapter, which really isn't that big of a deal.
There were 4 artifacts. So the ending we got was called Imprisoned. It's the default ending to the game and does not require any extra steps.
Mm-hmm.
The other ones we have to have the artifacts for.
All right.
And I'm not sure where all we get those. I mean, I'm looking here, but not sure where.
Yeah, that's what teacher says. Canon ending is imprisoned, but if you wanted to do different endings, you needed to be on the lookout the whole time.
Oh, so
Kind of like the
can't do it
pages in
here.
Mist.
oh, there's no chapter select? Okay, I think we need to get back to Change Your Fate and then see the imprisoned ending again. So let me get back there real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Because then when you go to Change Your Fate, like that's where you would need to be to see all the shit. Is the 3 other endings like different endings based on how many artifacts you actually find?
So each ending you have to use an artifact.
Oh, so each artifact is an ending.
And I believe
Gotcha.
the third one is both of them together.
This is very much okay, let's run it again game. Well, what we can do is get out of here, get back to that main room, find those 3 other artifacts, which one of them would be the screwdriver, right? I guess not.
All right, at least you have the screwdrivers. That's one thing we don't need to worry about.
Which way I needed the screwdriver anyway to beat the game, so regardless, I would have the screwdriver.
Teacher says, in theory, you've got the solutions already, so you're just on the lookout for the secrets while blasting through the puzzles.
There's a possibility we can maybe get to these artifacts. I don't know if it's for sure, though.
Because I already have one thing, which I think is like on the path to the artifact. I'll show you once we get back to the Change Your Fate area. What if I just never read the note? What if I'm like, all right, just on the train. Everything's normal and fine.
Interesting.
Sergio's right. That is one super fast steam train. Look at those wheels go.
Shinkansen.
We're going to test exactly that, Deidre. I don't know if we can ever get back to...
It does. It brings me back to the top of the tower.
So
Or no, it
way.
doesn't. It doesn't bring me back to the top. It brings me to that hub room.
Okay.
I just went in the door because I thought that's what I needed to do.
Okay.
That were by hellfire.
Change your fate, would you?
I need to look at the lament configuration to see if that looks like that box.
Congratulations, you have completed the room 3 for the first time and witnessed the aftermath of your actions. However, there are alternate endings for you to discover. Now you can go to Change Your Fate button at the main menu to visit Greyholm only by using the mysterious artifacts hidden by the craftsman. You learn the power to alter your destiny.
If only someone had let us read that the first time, we would have had some of this
If
information.
only.
Personally, I think this is Lewis's fault.
Right. Okay. We need to find a fortune-telling lady.
So I have this thing, by the way. It's a box that I don't know what to do with it,
Cool.
but I have one. I know where the fortune teller lady is.
Hold on. That may be the rectangular artifact.
This is not an artifact because it wouldn't let me in. But here's the fortune teller.
Pull out the token tray.
A small mechanism.
Are we in a study at the moment?
Oh, it's a key.
Is there maybe a desk around somewhere?
Yeah, there's a desk right here. This might not be the study. I think this is the library.
No, I think, yeah, the other room. I don't know what the Hag of Hackett's quarry is.
I don't know what that is.
He says, I think the guy who made this game would love the story of the Hag of Hackett's Quarry.
There's nothing inside of it.
Did it take our fucking key?
There's got to be something else here.
What about that middle emblem?
Mike says, I didn't think I was going to say it this summer, but it's cold.
Man, I wish it was cold. I love cold. Cold good.
I love
I
cold.
love cold. Cold good, hot bad.
See the middle of the desk. See, is that any kind of emblem that you can move stuff around there?
It looks like
No.
it should be, but I can't really interact with this.
I can't believe it took our key.
Is that it? Oh, look at this. I knew there was something. There's always freaking something. July 30th. Maggie Cox was a charlatan, right? Yeah. Was a charlatan, and there is no such thing as the spirit of a spirit medium. Everything she believes in is a lie. I know this for a fact. I can the lies, whatever that word means. I concocted the lies? That means he made up the lies?
Correct.
How is it then that she alone can resist me? If she will not rest in the if she will not rest in the prison I have built her, I shall build one deeper still. It sounds like a real peach.
There's a key on that page.
Yeah, but I couldn't really do anything with it. But I do see a little switch here. This dude loves switches. Oh,
You should see
See what I
his
mean?
car.
you should see
Always
his
hitting
preferred
them
gaming
switches.
console.
Mm-hmm.
July 23rd. The house is turning in on itself. Warped by the null, I find myself forever traveling in circles down corridors that turn back on themselves. I used the doorway machines to bypass the maze, but the crystals run low on energy. I must find a new power source soon or be forever trapped.
Oh, God. What's that? What's that house that the guy ruined? House with stairs to nowhere. The Winchester Mystery House?
A token. And now I take this back to the fortune teller, right?
Correct.
Well, trying to avoid that. Crank wheel. All right. He deceives you. Well, no crap. I already figured that out. I'm trying to change my feet.
Okay, so now we have to take that wheel to the open a grate at the back of the room where we first entered Grey Home. So we have to figure out where we first came into this place.
I know where that is. I was looking at this when we first started the game, and I couldn't figure out what to do. It's because it's a secret. That looked like it would have hurt if it hit me.
It is Deidre agreed.
Dream.
Oh, hey, I don't know what the fuck he's doing now.
Tom and Jerry scream.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Well, your internet was going in and out during that, so it made it
That
perfect.
was quite a treasure.
Awesome. I'm going to watch that back on the VOD. What's happening? Why can't I do anything? Can't right click. Oh.
It is math. So much math.
That's okay. I got this. 7 times 4 plus 3 is 31. Seven
No.
times 4 plus 3 is 31.
Okay. Oh, you have two other ones.
Or maybe it's down. Oh, it's up. 2 other ones?
There's 3 switches.
Oh, they didn't do anything when I did stuff earlier. Alright. 8 plus 4 plus 5, 17. Whoa, okay. So let's calm down on the numbers here. So 2 times 5 plus 7
Good lord.
plus 12 minus 5 plus 9 is 33. That's not it. All right, let's try.
You'll notice there's a pattern.
There is?
It's every other.
I wonder if that goes across. Let's try every other one. 8 times 2 plus 7 plus 3 minus 17 plus 2 is 11. So that ain't it. 2 times 5 plus 4 plus 12 minus 5 plus 9 is 30.
Bam. Library.
Library.
Guess we're going to the Library.
I'm noticing this indenture, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Probably nothing here until I figure out what that is. Oh. July 27th. That interfering friend of AS continues to ask questions. Is that us? Because AS was the guy from the first two games.
Correct.
And I should like to ask a few of my own. How did they overcome the null? How much energy resides in that brilliant soul of theirs? It would take the last dregs of energy I have stored to bring them here, but they might be the key. I have no choice but to take the risk. So he needs power, and he's trying to take the power that we supposedly have stored up in our soul to get power. What a jerk.
Go to the library.
You okay?
No. I'll be back.
All right. Oh, okay. This goes to that little drawer. Cross-shaped key. A gramophone. Shelby was so disgusted by him that she died. Hate when that happens. Free token. Amazing. Love to see it. Oh, you guys are talking about whatever Clayton's doing.
Yeah, I was messing with the lower third. I mean, there are all sorts of lower third packs that you can buy. This stuff just happens to come with VMix. I do have a lower third. I do have a lower third like
I summon Exodia.
asset pack for After Effects. I just haven't taken the time to create the ones that I would like to use permanently.
So this goes to something, I'm sure.
Handle.
Yeah, crank
You have
handle.
to go back into the basement room.
Use it on your crank.
Again? That room we've been going back to?
I think so.
Crank that. Do you choke, Shelby, or are you getting sick?
I I don't know, but I feel terrible. It's fine. Just try that thing that you were looking at, Logan, earlier. Was some kind of symbol?
This? Oh, I already did this. I found I did that, and then I got the token, and then I went and got the crank handle from the fortune teller.
You went and gave something to Maggie?
Yes, and then I got this crank handle from that.
Okay, so sorry, I was behind. Desk of upper library.
Okay. Oh, the desk of upper library. That's this. This is where I got this cube from.
Oh, I lied. Go back to the gramophone.
The gramophone. Okay.
Allows the gramophone to be wound.
It's
a different gramophone.
It's a different gramophone.
There's one in the conservatory.
Oh. There's a gramophone in the conservatory. Who owns more than one gramophone?
One that has more than one grandma?
And I guess that's fair.
Yeah. Use one phone to call one grandma, the other grandma phone to call the other grandma.
I guess we all start off with at least 2 grandmas.
Uh-huh.
This isn't the conservatory.
Oh, no, but wait. Never mind. You can return.
This knob does work on this one, though.
Do it. Doesn't matter.
It don't matter.
None of this matters.
Cool. You did that. There's a note on the ground on the table.
Oh. August 7th. My fate rests in a terrible paradox. I need to trap a soul of a great brilliance, but for them to exhibit the brilliance I seek, they must surely also see the trap. The outcome is balanced on a razor's edge. They yearn for the source of the null just as I have. I can feel their longing. I must blind them to their fate. To their fate. Okay.
Cool. That's all I wanted you to do. Now, go back to the library.
Okay. Maybe this is the observatory. The candlestick is there with Colonel Mustard?
Remember that upper library area with the book that you were like, this is where I got the cube?
Yes.
We're going to stick the cube in it.
Okay.
I like that movie, Clue. It got Tim Curry and a French maid in it.
Do you see the right side of the table where it's a circle?
Yeah.
Put your cube in it.
What? It don't. It don't fit.
Oh my god, I'm so done with this game. By taking the cube to the conservatory and placing it in front of the box with the null icon, you can morph the shape to its sphere. Then go back to the library and put the damn thing in the hole.
Okay.
I have to pee.
All right, I'm going to go to the conservatory and turn this cube into a sphere. Platform with a null icon on it. It's none of this. That's this, though.
What in the...
Now you see it. Now you don't. It's that easy. You too can turn your cubes into spheres.
I mean, if it works for ice cubes, I would like a device like that.
Dude, I want one of those ice cube sphere maker things. Those look so cool.
There is an LG refrigerator that does it automatically.
Oh, that's so cool.
It has
I
a
want
regular...
that refrigerator so bad.
what do they call it? Oh, craft ice? Something like that?
Yeah.
There's a word they... it has a regular ice box that you would, get your regular ice cubes or crushed ice out of. And then it has a craft ice, which is like rolled spherical whiskey spheres.
I also wanted to do the thing where I make clear ice.
Yeah.
Ooh. How fanciful. A third gramophone.
Who has 3 grandmas? No one.
I had 3 grandpas. A blank wax cylinder.
You can leave.
I had pushed the button out to wait for this thing to stop doing its thing now.
And we, its players.
Go to the gramophone downstairs.
Okay. The one with the blank cylinder hole.
Now go back to the conservatory. We would never have figured all this out without knowing this is what we're supposed to be doing.
Right.
Teacher wants to know if I got the cube/orb back. I did not. Was I supposed to?
I don't think so. Dial on the phone in 1795.
Oh, because that's what it said on
Jesus.
it. 7 or 1 7 9 5.
I'll go back to the library.
Okay.
Love to see a millennial figure that one out.
I am a millennial, and I did.
I mean, a Gen Z, I guess I should say.
That's the problem with Gen Z these days. They don't know how to use a rotary phone.
Why's it got a rope on it?
It's got a rope on it.
This phone don't have any games on it.
Oh, I called the other room, and now I'm copying the audio.
Yep.
Oh, that's kind of
Now
cool.
take that and go back into the theater setting with that gramophone, which is upstairs. Nope, upstairs.
Oh, shit. Fuck. Shit. Nope. Stop. Clever girl. Probably why I wasn't supposed to grab my sphere back.
Yeah, you're not done in there.
Why is there a Roman numeral 2 up in the corner?
It's
Probably
pause.
something. Oh,
Oh, okay, that's how you would pause it. Got it.
too late. He's already gone downstairs.
Now all 3 gramophones are playing the same song.
It's like the end of Majora's Mask. Did you have to get all the giants to stand up or something like that?
Yep. And then they throw the moon back into space.
Uh-huh.
That was cool. A breakthrough. The portal remains stable, but only to look through. Touching the thing causes the image to fade. I need more power if I'm to pass physically to the other side. The landscape is beyond exasperating.
Extraordinary.
Yeah, that's a completely different word than what I said. Do I need the sphere?
I don't think so.
Now we're playing We Were Here.
I keep forgetting this is where the tokens go. Just gave up reading it. He was channeling Shelby. She's exasperated.
I hurt my throat, and so I'm trying to be very quiet.
Oh, I see.
Cause any more problems, make me have another coughing fit, which is going to make it worse.
I could make you some of my hot honey cinnamon lemonade.
That sounds actually really good.
It is. It's what I used to. It's what I used to drink when I sang a lot.
I don't know where that man thinks we have lemonade in his house.
I'll take one when you make one.
Go to the elevator room.
Elevator.
It was, what was it? Country Time lemonade, which already has a lot of sugar in it.
Elevator.
Boiling water.
What's the one to the right?
This one?
Like a teaspoon of cinnamon, and then just like, I made it in a bottle, so I would do like a half inch of honey in the bottom of the bottle.
Okay,
So I really don't know how much it is. Probably like a quarter of a cup.
Not this one?
I don't know where the elevator room is. It doesn't tell me.
Because this is the conservatory.
You have a map of any
No.
kind? No.
Oh, I know where the elevator room is. I remembered.
But yeah, the heat relaxes your throat. The
That room.
cinnamon dries out any excess mucus.
Hold on.
What's that?
You should be able to just use that key somewhere in here.
Oh, okay.
Top of the dial? Nope.
I look at this harder. What's the back look?
You like wedge it in the door or something like that? Oh, wait a second. Look at that. Look at that shape again.
Oh, this?
Yeah. Because can you flip it over? Let's see how that. Never mind that arced piece. I was wondering if it would fit in the groove of the control handle.
Get out of this elevator. It's got to be further in the room, despite the guides. The guide is very, very broad about a lot of stuff. Go to the banister.
The banister.
Oh, right. Yes.
Oh, I was looking at this earlier.
Idra says, did y'all see the final Game and We Were Here series came out? Yes, and we do plan on playing it. We're actually really excited if we can get some stuff set up with VMix. We think it'd be a really fun way to do that game.
We might have to forego the walkie-talkie communication bit and just do regular Discord, though.
But yeah,
Honestly, that just makes it way too complicated.
Oh,
okay.
The citric acid and the cinnamon dry out excess mucus, and the honey soothes your throat, and the heat kind of relaxes your vocal cords.
It is, but it makes it so complicated. And me and Shelby are just a couple of goofy goofsters. We need all the help we can get. Turn to the wrong door. Every time an elevator has 2 doors, I always choose the wrong side to face to leave the elevator when I get to the floor I'm trying to get to. So it opens up and the people on the outside are like, what's this fucking guy doing?
I don't know how many high-class fancy places you're going to that's such a problem.
Usually hospitals.
Little do they know, he's already taken off all of his clothes and put them back on facing the wrong direction.
I do that every time I enter an elevator.
There's a tree.
There's a tree. Oh, yeah, the tree with the little house. I was looking at this a long time ago, not knowing what to do.
Is there
Okay. We brought up hot toddies the other. What is a hot toddy?
Look, Logan, maybe it's not in the box itself. Maybe there's somewhere in the tree. No, it takes you right to it.
Yeah.
Can you turn those little dials in the center of the box?
It looks like I should be able to, but it's not allowing me to do this.
The key fits in the box in the indent of the tree in the conservatory, but does not unlock the drawer beneath it. To reveal the problem, player must move the bricks from the crumbling wall behind the tree.
Whiskey, lemon, honey, and cinnamon. Oh yeah, absolutely it does.
I literally have all of those things.
I'm glad that you looked up a guide for this, because we never in a million years would have solved
There's
any
not
of
a
these.
chance.
No. It's David's butthole.
If I fits, I sits.
The glorious hole.
Hallelujah. Why do I get the feeling this is not doing anything? Turn the key, but nothing's unlocked.
Go look at it from the other side.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back in. I'm gonna go back in the glory hole.
Good choice.
Don't put your eye up to the glory hole.
Okay, so it says the player can turn a lever on the end of the key, which activates one of 2 tumblers in the lock. Turning the key 180 degrees and repeating this step unlocks the drawer.
Oh. Hey, what a complicated ass key.
For real. You have to pick your key to unlock the lock that you've already had to.
And you also have to have the ability to, like, see
phase into
tiny
it.
Spaces. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody breaking into this guy's treehouse.
Yeah. Try that, lockpicking lawyer. Dude, you're about to get messed up.
What's a nightcap?
Just kind of like a...
Get later at night.
Did it all for the brookie. That's really good.
Token.
Okay, so before we leave, we can grab the other thing.
Okay.
So go back into the room where you've been going in and out of, and you'll notice on the table there, the left, there's a scientific instrument with a purple crystal.
Yes.
As their other 2 slots are empty. One of the crystals can be found in the safe of the elevator room.
Okay.
Okay, so we have so that's our end goal in here. So now you know where we're doing it. So now you can go back to the elevator room.
Which I need to go near there to put the token in the thing anyway.
To be honest, teacher, that kind of sounds good because I'm now cold as well.
You're cold?
Yes, I'm very cold. I had to turn the fan off.
Huh. We should get some sake. Just some nice hot sake.
She'll reveal to us the last card.
Rebo?
Lost.
Is this lost?
A mysterious artifact.
A lot of
We broke the fortune teller.
clockwork stuff inside that thing.
All right, the safe in the elevator room.
Yeah, and I'm gonna change my headphone batteries out.
Okay. I was looking at that safe earlier, but I think it's missing something. Maybe this is it? I don't know. We'll find out.
Okay, so on the far end of the balcony, there's a small gold dome. By rolling the dome back and forth, the player is able to swing a large pendulum at the center of the opening till it hits the railing on the opposite side.
Oh, you have to build up momentum.
Hey, Logan.
I'm rolling it the wrong way.
Yeah. Alright, and you broke the game. Now we never can get that artifact.
Sweet.
Go to the altar room.
Altar room. I know where that is.
Mulled cider, hot toddy, hot tea, hot chocolate. These are all things I don't have right now, and I'm sad about it.
Man, I could
Cool.
go for some hot chocolate with little tiny mushrooms. Wow, marshmallows in it.
Hot buttered rum.
That sound as good as... Does that taste as good as it sounds?
I also have to ask,
I really want some butter in that.
I was going to say, is it rum
That
with
would be
butter
so
in it?
good. That would be so good.
Oh, this isn't the room that I thought was the altar room, but hey, it works. Man, I fucked this guy's whole floor up. I woke up on the floor of the workshop again. A new box was on the table, and I don't recall nothing of making it. A new box was on the table, and I recalled nothing of making it. Wow. Did I create any of them, or only dream these creations? What is beyond doubt is that there is something guiding my hand. Who pulls the strings of the puppet master? I think you're thinking about it too hard, buddy.
Who watches the Watchmen?
Okay, so go to the study now.
The study is this room.
Oh no. Such a fucking ass.
Do you need the orb now?
No. The other crystal is located with the grandfather clock of the study. It can only be accessed every 15 minutes in real time.
God dang, dude.
On the hour, a quarter past, half past, and a quarter to.
Well, we have about 7.5 minutes till then.
Okay,
Are
so
you
let's go do a
kidding
quick
me?
ending. Go on, Logan. Get to the ending and go to the ending with the one artifact we do have.
We have an artifact already?
Yeah,
It's in your
we
possession.
got it from the fortune teller. So go in the the black hole from this room.
I think it's going to take me a little bit longer than 7.5 minutes to do that.
I think what she's saying is just get that ending so we can see it.
Oh, I see what you're saying. I am just
You're
really
going the wrong
fucking up right
places
now.
over and
I know.
over.
I'm going to put the crystal in the thing.
It just says it bonged earlier. So I guess if you're paying attention, you can hear it when it goes off. So if you were to end the game now, would you get a different ending because you have one of the artifacts?
We have to do something with the artifact when we go through it.
Okay. Does
Which
that
I
mean
think
you-
I know what it is.
That is a really good Metallica song. Not as good as one, but also I just really like one.
It's going to flash.
All right, Logan, how quick can you do it?
I'm going to go as fast as I can.
You can get hot buttered rum batter from the store in the winter season a lot of the time, but it's better if you make it from scratch, I've found.
I don't even know what that means. Hot buttered rum batter.
A 1-to-1 ratio.
Figured, yeah.
Shot of rum, shot of butter.
Butter? Barely know her.
The rum with the butter in it.
Butter rum. Rum with the butter.
I wouldn't recommend that.
I tried pouring butter in my beer and I didn't become Harry Potter.
A mirror.
Mirror.
I am woman. You're a mirror.
I get it.
Record time.
I know the pattern to just do it immediately.
Now, I I suggest you take your artifact and put it on one of those boxes.
Yeah, there's one that's in the shape of this artifact, so. I'm not going through that door.
Oh. If you make buttered rum batter from scratch, you get to put ice cream in it.
Oh,
Heck
We
yeah,
need
dude.
store things to do.
This sounds like the drink that I would have made just if you asked me all the things that I like. Rum, butter, and ice cream.
so I bet one of them is going to be using one artifact, the other one's going to be using the other artifact, and the last one's going to be using both artifacts.
Correct.
Yep.
Get in that door quick. You got 3 minutes.
Oh, okay. Here I go. Later, dorks. Oh, this is the escape.
What you think? I've seen enough hentai to know how this ends.
Everyone's going to have a good time. Man, I bet the craftsman's pissed.
The good news is, you don't have a rat problem.
Other good news is you don't have to worry about cleaning up your house.
Right.
I must have poured over thousands of maps. Greyholm isn't just gone, never existed. I sometimes doubt my sanity. Others are starting to agree with me. The quest can only land me in an asylum. No matter, I find curiosity has lessened its grip on me, and life's other interests are returning. Whether it was whatever it was that drew me, I could sense no longer. I finally feel free. Was there ever a source of the null, or was it always the bait of a trap? I know that I will never know, and that knowledge is sweet, sweet joy.
Go, 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 go. Continue.
Run to the
Change your fate.
change your feet. Continue. Run to the room.
Run to the room.
It's
Go to the correct room.
This one.
Not that
No.
one.
It's the one behind me. It's behind me.
We have a gramophone and a grandpa clock.
Dude,
Very close.
that worked out so perfect. It's gonna be right here.
What in the world? Is this door gonna snap shut in 60 seconds?
No, I've pulled the switch. It's done now. Four, 1, 2. 4, 2.
Shut the door. You got it wrong. Wait another 15 minutes.
You better don't.
A
All right,
crystal.
go put that crystal with the other two.
A crizzle.
Dog?
Nope.
Nope. Once I start, I can't stop.
She came down in a crizzle, dog.
So
DJ.
if she
Go ahead.
comes down in a bubble, is it Doug? And if she comes down in a crizzle, it's Dog.
Dog. Yeah, that's what exactly. Yeah, that's the middle ground we can agree on. Deidre really selling this this butter thing. It's got butter, brown sugar, regular sugar, cinnamon, clove, and nutmeg, and then you mix it with ice cream. Just store until you want to make a round of buttered rum for everyone.
I'm assuming I'm trying to go to where the arrow is pointing.
Seems like it, yeah.
Let me also face this more centered.
From the way she speaks of it, if she makes it, it ain't gonna last long. So I think if you ever hear Deidre talking about making it, you need to head over to her house.
It's one of those things that if you bring the ingredients, will she make it?
Right,
I
that's
will
the
bring
thing.
you all of the items you need so that you can make this for me.
Mm-hmm.
If at any point Deidre's like, oh, I'm feeling about making this thing in about 4 or so hours, I need to get in the car now.
All right, there you go. That's your 2 artifacts
Cool
collected.
beans.
Now you go back and do both of your other 2 endings that are pending.
Like Shelby, when we get all the Crave cheesecakes,
Oh my god.
you somehow have this like superpower of not eating them all the very same day we get them, and I just can't stop. Because I automatically eat 2 as soon as we get home, because they are the perfect amount of melted.
They're
And
gonna flash.
and then I'm like, okay, I've had my 2. I'm good for like a couple hours. I'm gonna have 1 more today, and that's it. And then I'm gonna save the rest. And then later, when I come back, I have 1, and I go, that one was good. I'm gonna have another. So I've already passed my allotted 1, and then it rolls around till like midnight, and I'm like, it's basically tomorrow already, so I should go ahead and finish this off.
When we went there, when I went and visited you guys, it took me a couple days to finish them because they're super sweet. But
They
they're
are.
really good.
And I can't stop eating them.
They're really good. I remember I forgot I even had them at one point, and then later at one point I was like, oh, I still got some cheesecake in here.
I have a feeling that's what I'm going to be doing for my birthday cake, is cheesecakes. Just because it's an excuse for us to get them again.
My grandma used to make really good. It wasn't ice cream cake because it was sherbet, but it was like sherbet filled yellow cake,
Huh.
Oh, she actually did cake with it.
and it was really good. And I can never find any like recipes to try to.
Yeah, I could see how
Duplicate it.
sherbet would be.
And she would always do 3 different kinds. She'd do a raspberry, a lime, and then an orange, like layers, like cake, lime, cake, orange, cake, raspberry, cake. It was
Wow.
so good.
That sounds super complicated, but I bet the end result is a really good flavor.
It was so good. I haven't had it in so long, and I don't think she ever wrote the recipe down, so I need to figure it out. And I'm not a very good baker.
Future says, hot toddy and hot buttered rum for everyone. We have a lot more whiskey than we do rum.
Well,
Need your mirror.
yeah, I forgot. You'd think after doing that 4 times I would know that by now. Oh my gosh, dog. Give me like 20 more minutes.
Yeah.
at the most.
Sister is howling in some other room now.
He's like, I have my hand dangling over the chair, and he's like touching it, trying to get my attention.
Hey, hey.
Hey, you think you want to... Because he doesn't want to go OUT. He wants to go to BED.
Gotcha.
And then when I look at him, he like scrambles because he thinks I'm about to stand
He's
up.
like, oh my god, it worked.
And then I look away and he's like, all right, let's
It didn't
start nudging his hand with my nose again.
He's like, nice frickin' jerk. Screwing me around.
Screw around.
Hey, what? What's going on in that cavity on the carousel?
In the cavity?
Yeah,
Oh,
watch
this?
it.
This is where the mirror was, and there was a little gate in the way.
Oh, okay. I was like,
Whenever-
something zips by every once in a while.
And when it started spinning, the gate got out of the way, but it still passes by every once in a
Gotcha.
while.
Okay.
Just gonna pick him up. Pick him up. Now he's messing with my wires. Oh, God.
You do got a lot of wires to mess with.
I do.
I can confirm that.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, God. If Logan moves here, Clayton's going to have so much fun setting up his desk again.
Fun is a word for it, but I shall only do it once. That's the agreement.
You know that meme of Donkey Kong? God, this is gonna be hard.
First off, I don't know. How do you know what's being changed?
These little red guys
Yeah?
need to face the crystal. There's 4 sides. The
Right.
red side needs to face the crystal. The yellow buttons, which are arrows, dictate which way the little 2
Right.
holders move, and then this rotates all of the non-held down ones.
Oh, non-held ones. Okay. I was like, how do you know which ones aren't? I didn't realize they were all moving.
I'm a bit of a genius.
Gotcha.
Well, genius, why you figured that out? I have to go to the bathroom again. I've been drinking water and now I have to pee so much.
These are all of these are on the same site.
It's hold on. I'll highlight the 2. Nope, go back. Highlight the 2 that are facing away.
There's these 3 are all facing away, and so is this one.
Shoot, I thought you had all but 2 facing away.
If
Sorry.
I can do this, yeah, bow, and if I can maybe do 1, 2.
Right, and then you just pass them around.
There we go. I have to do that one more time.
Deidre really enjoys the low resonating hum.
Boop.
What's this door looking like? Oh, it's another barn door.
What?
Wonder if it's the same beginning, but it plays out differently.
Oh yeah, this is definitely not the same. Oh, yeah, this is definitely not the same.
There's your Cthulhu.
Did I do that? I don't know if this letter will reach you. I only knew the warder.
Yeah.
I only know the warder will take my bribe. You must come at once. When we opened the gateway, something was waiting. It had always been waiting. Now it is here. Soon we are doomed. I know you have no reason to trust me, but you must. You are the only one who can help. You are the only one who knows. You are the only one who will believe me. I am in Bethlehem. Find me.
Alrighty.
All right.
And
Release.
the last one.
And why are you looking at me like
Teacher's
that?
telling you a warder's it's a guard.
I've never heard that word
okay.
before.
I guess the warden's the boss and the warder is the guard.
Maybe
I
so.
don't know if that's related at all. I'm guessing.
You only have to do those puzzles one more time.
Yeah, one of them was easy. The other one was hard. I totally just guessed until I got it. So, Deidre, it's going to flash. Only the imprisoned is the canon one, right? So when we move on to part 4, it's just going to be going off of that ending?
Right.
Actually, this wiki for the room says that none of them are canon.
Interesting.
That's always fun. Reality just ends here.
But reality doesn't actually matter. None of this matters.
None of the endings in the game have been confirmed to be canon by Fireproof. However, they have said that if they were to continue the original trilogy, they would most likely continue off the Lost ending, which is
Lost
the
ending?
standard ending.
Oh, I thought that was imprisoned. Is that the same
Oh
thing?
no, you're right. You're right. I think Lost is actually what I'm doing right now. I'm scrolling. Yeah, that's what
That
I'm
must have
doing now.
been. That must be an old article because the part 4 is out.
Right.
Yeah. I wonder if they stuck with that.
I feel like Deidre would know. I trust her.
I remember this storyline from 4 and the VR game. Maybe they changed. And thought maybe the imprisoned would match up with with their design plans.
I kind of feel like that what that thing that Shelby was reading is old. Because 4 just came out. Well, not just, but recently. This boy is so sleepy. He's like staring at me because he really wants to go to bed, but his eyes are like
I mean,
closing.
it is past midnight for y'all.
He's doing that thing where he's like looking, but his eyes can't stay open, so he's
Right.
like blinking a lot.
Uh-huh.
It just says 4 came out in 2018 and the VR came out in 2020.
Oh, really? Maybe the VR is the one I'm thinking of then. I mean, it definitely is. And just the wording of that article was, if they continue the original trilogy, when there's already a 4th one out.
Well, I
in the
mean,
VR game.
we know that Logan refuses to accept the passage of time because that would mean that he's getting older, and that just simply
Stop
isn't
it! Stop it! Stop bullying me!
Or what?
So,
I'll come.
of course they said it.
It's so
did it.
stupid. All right, let's do the hard puzzle first. Get it out of the way. Stop
I guess I
thinking
have to ask, while you're doing this, was the game always dancing around Eldritch Horror?
Kinda.
Really? Even from the
I don't know
first?
what Eldritch Horror is.
This, like intergalactic, beings beyond our comprehension.
Like cosmic horror.
Cosmic horror is what I should have said. Yeah. Really? Even
Yeah.
from the very beginning, they started.
Yes.
They were like touching on that stuff.
Yeah.
That's
No, it was
nuts.
in the
I had
beginning.
no idea. I thought it was literally walk into this room and try to find a way out.
I thought it was an escape room game when I first played it.
That's yeah. I feel like we were right to assume that with a game with a name called The Room. Who's always watching.
No, not now. Worst time ever. There we go. I feel like that puzzle might be a little bit easier than I'm thinking it's supposed to be.
No, don't hit it. Don't hit it. Don't hit it.
No.
Don't hit it. Don't hit it.
Don't hit it?
Go do the other box.
Okay.
I don't know if it will change it. But you should have both of them in place before you go hitting any buttons.
Good
'Cause it
call.
may make a door appear that you can unappear and make a new one appear.
Door. Even on mobile, the series is always slightly off. This whole time, I never knew any of this was part of the continuity of it, I guess. Creaking
Okay,
floorboards,
so you're
breathing
not
behind
done.
you, and shadows moving out of the corner
Remember
of
that
your eye.
screwdriver you've got?
Yes.
Eat it.
Okay, it says using the screwdriver to move the panel blocking the star-shaped artifact's projector. So is this the star one? That's the rectangle one. Go to the star one.
Oh. And so now I hit
To-
this button.
Okay. Is there a way to... Like, do you need to reveal something on the back of this projector as well?
Because this one is not projecting.
It says it's bound by placing and solving both artifacts, then using the screwdriver to move the panel blocking the star-shaped artifact's projector.
Okay.
The doorway will show only a wall of null goop.
Okay, then that's not it. That's a wooden door. So I'm going to hit this button.
There you go.
Yes, that's it.
Yeah, if you asked me, I would call that null goop.
Into the goo.
Yeah, Deidre, exactly. There's been a lot of like just sounds behind you while we're solving these puzzles that have been, like you said, not scary but unsettling.
Is this Doom?
That's what I was about to say.
We're gonna start playing Doom.
And then I just suffocate because there's no fucking oxygen on Mars.
You freeze and boil at the same time.
That's it. Thanks for
Congratulations,
getting all
you
these
discovered-
achievements on my account.
You're welcome. I think that's all of them 100% completed so far. Congratulations, you discovered all the secrets within the walls of Greyholm and have finally seen all endings in the Room 3. Your dedication in this matter has been most impressive. Fireproof Games salutes you. Almost 6 hours.
Most impressive.
Will, I think that's going to do it for us today. How about you guys?
Yeah.
I think
I'm gonna
Shelby
go rest
agrees.
my throat.
All right, Shelby, take us out.
Fuck you.
Thanks for coming, everybody. Thanks for watching. If you like what you see, the follow is free. Make sure you follow us on Twitter, where you can see daily and weekly updates about what we're playing that day for the day/week. We also have 2 YouTube channels, one for our old edited videos and another one for our VODs, which are supposed to go up 24 hours after the end, but I haven't really been working on it. But I will, I promise, one day. We also have a Discord they can go join and chat with everybody. See Steve's delicious looking tonkatsu. Is that what it is?
Yes.
Other than that, if you need links to any of that stuff, go to our website, carpeboredom.com. And while you're there, go check out our podcast. We just released a new episode of the CB podcast. Funny story, I actually got a message from Deidre today.
Okay.
I'm gonna, if you don't mind, Deidre, I'm gonna read a little bit of our text messages from earlier today, where she just texts me and says, "If it's on the internet, I don't want it." And she says, "I'm gonna hold you to that." and then I was like, "I'll stand by that till the day I forget and get tricked again."
If it's on the internet and you don't want part of it, does that mean that you can't participate in watching porn online? You have to go back to the old school magazines?
Yeah.
Gotta go lay in a field and wait for a curvy cloud to blow by.
Gotta go sleeper.
Internet porn, gross. Anyways,
Mail order porn for me, please.
Clayton and Shelby will be back tomorrow for some Yakuza Kiwami 2. And that's it.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.